For further analysis, we are joined from Tampa, Florida, by Executive Director of Global Foreign Policy Center, Justin Russell. Welcome to Q News Economic Bulletin, and always welcome to Q News, sir. Sir, let's start with the basics. How big of a financial blow is this for UNESCO, considering the U.S. covers about 8% of its budget?
Well, it's always good to see you, Raina. I don't think it's going to be as much of a financial blow to UNESCO as everybody might be thinking. I think even the Director General of UNESCO, when she was announcing the departure of the U.S., which, by the way, doesn't take place until December 31st, 2026. So we're still 18 months away from the U.S. departure from UNESCO under the charter. But, this is something that UNESCO has anticipated. It happened under Trump's original first term. It was brought back by Biden. We being the United States government, have gone into and removed ourselves from UNESCO many times since its founding after World War II. Ronald Reagan did it, and then George W. Bush put us back in. Trump took us back out, put us back in. It has been going back and forth. I don't see this being a huge hit to UNESCO. Are they going to feel the financial ramifications? Of course. It's 8% of their total contribution. But I don't think this is going to make UNESCO go away. And I think that we may see other NATO partners, such as France. President Macron has said that this will not stand. It's a bad idea for the U.S. I think we'll see other member states contribute and kind of make up some of the difference.
Sir, UNESCO is already owed over $500 million in U.S. arrears. How prepared is it to handle this new hit? Which you said it's not a blow, sir.
I mean, there's always been arrears due to UNESCO and other UN agencies from the U.S. and the larger contributors. I mean, because of the fact that the U.S., China, Russia, UK, France, etc., contribute so much to UN organizations such as UNESCO, there's always going to be some amount in arrears. Again, this is not happening immediately. This is over the next 18 months. I have a feeling that UNESCO is going to demand some of those arrears that were in play before the announcement. They're going to expect some of that to be covered, and I believe that the U.S. government will uphold its obligation to that. That being the case, it's going to stop and start hard on December 31st, 2026. But I don't think this is going to be catastrophic for UNESCO. They'll feel the financial pinch, but don't be surprised if others contribute a little bit more just to make up the difference.
How does this repeated U.S. withdrawal affect Washington's influence over global culture and educational policy, sir?
Well, Raina, this is all part of the America First mantra. The reason that was given by State Department today was that it was due to diversity, equality, and inclusion programs. Their DEI, they're overtly DEI. They even called out UNESCO. They said everything short of UNESCO is anti-Semitic, and it's anti-Semitic because it allowed Palestine to become a member state of UNESCO. According to the U.S., there is no state of Palestine. So this is kind of a contrary, and this goes against the U.S., particularly the Trump administration, wants to focus on its own heritage, which by the global standards is, just 10 seconds in global history. We've only been around for 249 years. But when you talk about world culture and world heritage, we're in a global community, and the Trump administration refuses to understand that in order to promote our own heritage to the rest of the world, we have to accept and kind of recognize the heritage of the rest of the world here in the United States. And that is where this kind of gets sideways for the Trump administration. This is becoming isolationist. This is just another move by the Trump administration to continue to isolate it under the label of America First. And quite frankly, this is going to hurt America more than it's going to help.
Thank you very much for your fantastic analysis, sir, from Tampa, Florida. That was Executive Director of Global Foreign Policy Center, Justin Russell. Thank you very much for joining us on Q News channel, sir.